1, 2, 3. Storipop!
Pop of the morning to you, or afternoon, or evening? I guess it just depends on what time you're tuning in, doesn't it? Well, you know I have another fun-filled day of learning ready for you. Are you ready to learn something new today? Me too! Learning is the best. And what makes exploring new things even better? Hello, learning and exploring together. Should we get this pop party started already? Of course we should. But before we do, should we start with our positive thought of the day? I love those too. Okay, repeat after me. I am intelligent. I am irreplaceable. And I smile at the world. Absolutely beautiful, Popper. And you know what happens when you smile at the world? It usually smiles back. On that note, I think it's time we get poppin'. Come on! Now it's time to learn the letter of the day. Today's letter is interesting and inspiring and very important. Any ideas as to which letter it is? I am honored to introduce you to the letter I. Hi, I. You are extremely impressive. The letter I makes the I sound as in ice, and it also makes the I sound as in igloo. Can you imagine yourself building an igloo with ice? Brr! Can you think of some words that begin with the letter I? I heard infant. Aw, little baby. And ice cream. Fantastic work. I'd like some sprinkles on mine if you don't mind. Anyone else? Insect. That answer makes me feel itchy. And island. Ding, ding, ding. Don't forget your sunscreen. Now let's think of a few names that begin with the letter I. You go first. Izzy. Ian. Iris. Ignacio. Very good. Ivy. And Ivan. Wow, your brain is illuminating with greatness. You are intelligent, and you're learning a lot today, just like we intended. Well, I think it's impossible for us to love you more. Thank you so much for inviting us to meet you. But now it's time for us to poppity pop on over to our next stop. Greetings, Scavenger Popper. Long time no see. Ready for another adventure? Me too. You were born ready. You were made for this. We're about to set our Scavenger Pop time clock for 1 minute. And let's see how many things you can find in your surroundings that are in the shape of a rectangle. Now remember, a square has 4 sides equal in length like this. And a rectangle's parallel sides are equal in length like this. Your mission today is to find rectangles in your surroundings. Are you ready? You're on the hunt for anything you can find around you that's the shape of a rectangle. And the time starts now. Well, how'd you do? Yes, a coloring book. Fantastic job. And your computer screen. Very good. A dollar bill. Excellent. The front door. Who said that? Way to make an entrance with that answer. And a smartphone. Excellent job. I am so impressed with you today, Scavenger Popper. You're so observant, not to mention extremely adventurous. Well, you know what time it is. It's time for us to pop on over to our next stop. It's time for another Storipop pop art. Ooh la la! Today we're creating our own custom shoes. Check out this sweet design I crafted for my youngest niece, Emmy. She loves flowers and butterflies, so I decided to make them my main design focus. I also included her name and added a few words that describe her sweet personality. I can't wait to give them to her. Here's what you'll need to get started: canvas sneakers, colorful permanent markers, and a sheet of paper for practice doodles. Now let's take our blank shoe canvas and turn these kicks into a work of art. First, let's remove the shoelaces so they don't get in our way. This time I'm creating a pair of shoes for my niece Josie. She loves kitty cats. So I decided to go with a meow meow theme. The heart on this shoe represents her love of cats. And I'm planning for a kitty cat face to go on the other shoe. Wish me luck. How do I draw a cat face again? It's really helpful to have a doodle pad nearby to sketch out ideas. Having a place to do a practice drawing sure comes in handy. Yep, that looks like a kitty cat face to me. Now let's draw it on our shoe. Phew! Drawing in permanent marker is a commitment. There's no going back now. Speaking of permanent markers, make sure you ask an adult for help preparing your workspace so you don't get marker on furniture, walls, or anywhere else it's not intended. Permanent means, well, it's here to stay. So proceed with caution. You might even want to take this project outside. Some artists make up their design as they go, while others prefer to map out a plan beforehand. Just remember, this process is meant to bring you joy and tap into your creativity. Doodle, 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 color, color, color. Doodle, 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 and color, color, color. You can use as many colors as you like. You may choose to color every inch of your shoes, or leave some plain canvas in the background. I decided to stick with a red and black color palette for my cool cat meow meow shoes, and I think they're looking really cute. Express yourself by dreaming up your very own shoe design and have fun being one of a kind. Aw, hello Meow Meow Shoes, you are adorable. Well, we've got to run. We've got places to go, things to do, and new cool cat shoes to wear.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matilda Beetlebottom.
Ah, yes, the first day of school. I remember it well. I rode my pet mule. You think that I'm joking, but I'm telling the truth. And the night before, I lost my front tooth. Strange things were about to happen that I had no way to predict. I thought school would be so serious, uptight, or even strict. My mule was tired as we made our way up the hill. Then we met a couple of kids. Their names were Jack and Jill. I asked them if they needed a ride, but they ran off with a pail. As we turned our heads to our surprise, we found a secret trail. We picked up the pace so we wouldn't be late. The school bell began to ring. I parked my mule beside my desk. My teacher didn't say anything. She looked confused, but the kids were amused that I brought my mule to school. They asked me her name and said, "Oh, what a shame that her name and her kind were exactly the same." "You can do better than that," said a kid in the back. "Let's throw our ideas into my lunch sack." So everyone tossed random names in a bag. Mule was so happy, her tail began to wag. "The first name we call will be our new name, Sweet Mule." With all the excitement, she started to drool. "Millie!" they shouted, and everyone screamed. I thought it was silly, but Millie, she beamed. My teacher was patient with all of the noise. She gathered us up with elegant poise. Millie, beloved, she stayed all year, and school was even better with my sweet Millie here. She was the first graduating mule, even wore a cap and gown. She was the smartest mule in all the land, and the talk of the town. You can never predict what the year will bring. Just walk right in with an open mind and expect anything. Darlings, you're much too kind. Thank you, and good night.
Whoa, where am I? Ka by Cirque Du Soleil in Las Vegas? This is gonna be great. Let's have a look around together, shall we? Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a clown? Well, let's find out. I am so excited. Paisley Pop here at Ka by Cirque Du Soleil in Las Vegas with Chris, also known as Zany Valet.
That's right.
A real clown.
I'm a real clown.
A real clown. How is it to be a clown? What's that like?
Oh, it's fantastic. You know, it's wonderful to be on stage to perform, but then to hear laughs and giggles and stuff like that and to know that you're making other people's days really good. That's what it's all about.
Have you always wanted to be a clown?
No, not in the beginning. I started off wanting to be a dentist, believe it or not. And then I wanted to be a teacher. So I went to school to get my physics degree and then fell in love with circus and then became an acrobat. And now I've transitioned into being a clown.
Oh my goodness. So sometimes you plan on doing one thing and life takes some interesting turns and it turns out even more fun.
Exactly. Very much so. Very much so.
That is amazing. Well, we are so excited to be here today to get to follow you around and see what the day in the life is like of being Zany Valet the clown. So you want to show us around?
Yeah, for sure. Why don't we go this way?
Awesome.
Cool.
Ready to take a tour of the Ka Theater and see what happens behind the scenes? Follow me. Whoa, this place is enormous and grand and a work of art. Ka Theater has over 3,000 twinkling lights, houses 1,950 seats, employs over 200 awesome humans, and as of right now, this amazing show has been running in Las Vegas for 18 years. That's astonishing. Let's sit down with Chris to find out more about what it's like to be a clown. So, what's your favorite thing about being a Zany Valet?
Ooh, favorite thing about being zany? I mean, just working with the people I get to work with.
Yeah.
This whole entire company is wonderful. The show is amazing. We all look out for each other, and we put on 475-ish shows a year, and we make it fun every time we go out. Wow. So I get to play at work. You know, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing to do what you love.
Yeah.
I'd also like you to meet another very special person. This is Kathy, and she is the Associate Company Manager. You do a lot of really important stuff here, Kathy, right?
Do a lot of fun stuff. So I get to work with our general stage manager and our technical director, who are responsible for everything that you see on a nightly basis. So between the three of us, we manage operations to make sure everything runs as smooth as possible for our guests.
That's amazing. How long have you been doing that?
I've been at this show for almost 15 years. So I started off doing costumes, working on the costumes and sewing and repairing things. And then I moved into a company management role, which kind of oversees all things from throwing really fun parties backstage to maybe doing some not so fun things, but we still have a lot of fun trying to do all those.
I bet you love it.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm still here.
You're like the glue that holds this place together in your own right, right?
It takes a village. It takes a lot of people to do this.
Yeah. Now, let's take a closer look at all of the talented people who bring Ka to life. So how do you like working back here and dealing with all of these neat props and shoes?
I love it. We have so much fun. This is my partner, Morella. And yeah, we just have a blast. We love working with performers, but we get to have fun. We get to paint, and we get to work with like zippers and shoes and all kinds of fun stuff.
All kinds of creativity happening here behind the scenes. How long have you been doing it?
about 30 years almost.
Oh, what's your name?
I'm Kelsey.
Or can you tell us what you do here?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm the lead wig and makeup technician for the show. And when we have new performers come into the show, we teach them how to do all of their own makeup. There's generally only one makeup technician for each of our shows. And depending on the size of the show, we either have 20 performers or like our show, which has about 75 to 80. Wow. So there's too many for me to do
There's a lot of makeup
for
being
myself.
done,
So
You'd have to get started a couple days before.
exactly. Everybody would wear their makeup for the whole week.
So we've got someone really special to meet here. This is Meryl. And what do you do here, Meryl?
I'm the show lead for Props and Puppets. I help set this up and help run the tracks and help make the show a very great show for their audience.
How long have you been doing this for, Meryl?
Since the beginning.
Wow.
Yeah, 2004.
What's your favorite thing about being involved with all the props?
It's probably these guys right here, the puppets. Those are really great to maintain, and people are great. It's a great experience.
I love it.
Moments ago, we just saw a starfish and a turtle, but inside of that starfish and turtle, we have two very special people. And what are your names?
I'm Arisa.
Where are you from?
I'm from Japan.
Nice. And what's your name?
I'm May, and I'm from Florida.
Nice. So how long have you both been involved with Ka?
I've been here almost 14 years.
You love it?
Yeah, I really enjoy working here. So yeah.
Great. How about you?
I've been here a year and a half.
Yeah, and what do you think?
I love it. It's great. Every night I get to dress up as a turtle, and I get to be on the beach.
I love it. Wow. Everyone here has such an important role in creating the magic we see on stage. The kindness, appreciation, and respect shared between every person I encountered at Ka genuinely felt like a family. One of my favorite moments? The celebration of the 27 countries represented by everyone in the Ka family. Now it's time for lights, camera, and action. And maybe some popcorn. I was in awe of each performer's strength, agility, and grace, not to mention seeing their expressive storytelling unfold during each mesmerizing act. The human body is truly miraculous, and I found myself experiencing a wide range of emotions throughout the show, from laughing out loud at the hilariously adorable characters, clown zany ballet included, to holding my breath during the intense combat on Ka's infamous battle wall, to filling my ears and heart with Ka's exhilarating music. There was so much to see, hear, and feel. Ka by Cirque Du Soleil is a gift to the senses and the spirit. And the Ka culture represents unity and teamwork at its finest. It was so beautiful to get to see and experience. What a gift to meet so many wonderful humans creating artistic magic together. What a night. That's a wrap. Wait a second. Is that the one and only Zany Valet? So we started out and we met Chris. And now Chris is fully transformed into...
Zany Valet?
Wow. Did his own makeup even. Zany Valet, this has been my favorite pop-in of all time, and I hope that I get to see you again.
We would love to have you come back.
Thank you. Well, I've got to pop on out of here. So until next time, okay?
Yeah, all right. Wait, where'd she go?
Some may call Zany Valet a clown. I call him an inspiration. Well, that was quite an impactful day of learning. In other words, our brains soaked up a lot of new ideas. Raise your hand if you had an incredible time. Touch your nose if you learned something new. Now, touch your toes if you can't wait to do it again. Wait a second. Do I see you not touching your toes right now? Just joking. Gotcha. Before I go, should we sign off with our positive thought of the day? I like the way you think. Okay, repeat after me. I am intelligent. I am irreplaceable. And I smile at the world. What does the world do? That's right, it smiles back. Yeah, today was a really good day. I'm Paisley Pop, and I'm signing off with a great big smile just for you. See you soon.